Angelo, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Well, I think I don't know how many years you've been on now, but usually you're right next to us. But today
That's
we're in your
right.
home.
That's correct.
Well,
It's
you've been
still a pleasure to
hosting this
be with you.
conference for many years. Tell us when you typically start planning for this.
Well, we start planning usually. Our speaker selection is between 18 months and 24 months before the conference, and we swing into conference mode in September for a March conference.
How many years have you been doing this? This is
This
this
is our
is
20th
ancient.
year. It was three originally. It's 24 years originally. In Worcester, it was a New England conference for 3 years, and now this is our 20th 20th repeat conference because we didn't have our 20th conference last year.
The attention
But
to
21.
Your attention to detail too and planning always shines through, Angelo. You and your team. This year, though, we have a major curveball with limitations to large gatherings. So, how have you responded to planning this gathering within a pandemic?
Well, first of all, number one, the conference is going on the 20th. That's done. And so that's the final answer. The conference is March 20th. And we've sold roughly around 900 tickets so far. When we talk to the men, they tell us two things. They say the reason they come to the conference is, number one, to just see a lot of people like me, the fellowship aspect of it. They like going in and just, I'm not alone. Look at all these people. They think like I do, feel like I do, sense like I do, same kind of problems. And the second, number two, is always reconciliation. So we're looking for a combination conference that has a live component, a virtual component, includes some kind of fellowship, and includes reconciliation. And that's a daunting task, but we think we're close.
We talked.
So we're
You
probably going to
mentioned.
have.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Angelo.
We probably are going to have a lot of people that are vaccinated by that point. So there'll be a hub in Assumption College again. And then after that, we're talking about satellites for small groups or independent at home. So we have a plan for sure. A lot of the I's have to be dotted and the T's have to be crossed, but we're working on it.
Well, I'm a big fan of Assumption. My daughter is graduating from Assumption this coming year. You talk about speakers. Can you tell us some of the speakers you'll have?
We have Scott Hahn, world-renowned Scott Hahn, not to say about it. He's going to talk twice. So Scott Hahn will have two presentations. He will talk about the road to conversion, the lifelong road to conversion. And that will be two of our keynote speakers. And then we have Luis Soto. Luis Soto is a native Mexican who lives in the United States, who knows more about Our Lady of Guadalupe than Our Lady of Guadalupe knows about Our Lady of Guadalupe. And he has an animated presentation. He's going to do a presentation both in Spanish and in English. And he is a dynamic speaker. We're looking forward to it. I've listened to his tapes 4 or 5 times. And our reconciliation speaker is sitting right next to you, Bishop Reed.
Get out of here.
Wow, you got the big guns.
We got the big guns.
Well, I'm not sure if that's the most positive aspect, but one positive aspect, Angelo, is that people from other dioceses now can probably participate more easily, considering the planning that you're doing. So tell us what the schedule is going to be like. How's the day going to progress?
The day, well, first of all, you're correct. And we do have, by the way, roughly 25% of our attendees are outside of Worcester Diocese today. And they come as far as North Carolina to come to our conference. One North Carolinian comes in every year for a family reunion and our conference. And his family is 12 men and about 20 women come to Worcester for that day. They have mutual celebrations. The day is going to look like we're probably going to, it depends on exactly what the COVID situation is at that point in time. But instead of having a 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. conference, we're going to have 11:30 to 4 p.m. conference. So it'll be reduced in size because obviously our vendors are going to be remote vis-a-vis Zoom also, and lunch will not be taking place as a collective activity, and reconciliation will be decentralized. So we're talking instead of a 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., we're talking about probably 11:30, 12:30 to 4. And then we're going to try to tie it into a mass that we broadcast or a mass that we YouTube.
I have to be honest, Angelo, I was surprised when you said you already have 900 people signed up. That was kind of a shock to me. Is there a limit on this, or can as many people sign up?
Well, there was a limit, but not anymore. And as I said, in January, we'll make our final decision of what exactly the conference agenda looks like and what kind of participation you could make. So we are talking about, we're obviously our 900 ticket holders from last year, so we are in contact with them, and we're going to open it up to people that are outside the diocese probably in January.
Well, Angelo, it's always a pleasure. Where can people find out more information?
firstmensconf.org.
Oh, I like it. That's pretty easy.
Hey, nice track lighting, by the way.
Thank you.
Up behind you there.
We always like to look at the homes.
Yeah, well, this is my 8th spot since I signed on to find the right lighting to get here and to present with you people.
That looks great. Angelo, thanks so much for being with us, and best of luck with the conference. And stay safe.
I will. You too.
All right.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Bye.